today's topic is type conversion and typecasting. What do you mean by conversion and typecasting? We'll see now. Here in this conversion, basically we can convert one type of variable another type. This conversion is called typecasting or type conversion. Two types. What are they? Implicit, explicit. What do you mean by implicit? Python interpreter automatically performs an implicit type conversion. Explicit performed by the user by using inbuilt functions. To perform a typecasting, we are going to use the following built-in function: int, float, complex. Here, one is it converts any type variable to the integer type. Then the float also it converts any type variable to the float type. Here also same, it converts any type variable to the complex type. In bool, it converts any type to the boolean type. It converts to the string, any type to the string type. But we have some limitations here. Type conversion and typecasting are often used interchangeably, but there is a subtle difference between them. So if you see some more details about conversion, it refers to the process of changing the data type of an object from one type to another. Implicit conversion. Some type conversions happens automatically during certain operations. For example, when you add an integer to a float, the integer is implicitly converted to a float. We'll see example for implicit type conversion. X is equal to 5, y is equal to 3.14. Let us say we'll take one more variable, result equal to x plus y, print result. So we'll test it. So here in this case, the x variable which holds the value of 5, y variable which holds the value of 3.14, x is holding integer value, y is holding float value. Here x value will be get converted to float by using implicit conversion, and it will be added to y floating point value, which results the floating point result. So that means 5.0 plus 3.14 equal to 8.14. It should print. Now we will check same thing. Firstly, save this file. We'll test. Now we'll save it. File implicit all types save. Yeah, it is saved. Can't execute now. Python is a command which will execute our file .py. So you can see the result 8.14. It converts integer value to float when we are adding one integer value to float value. So this is called as an implicit conversion. Now we'll talk about explicit conversion. So here sometimes depending on the requirement, we may need to explicitly convert the type of an object using built-in function like which we have discussed, int, float, complex, bool or string. So we'll see one example here. X is equal to 10.5. Here what is this value? It is a float value. Y is equal to int of x. So here what it is doing, the x value is getting converted to integer value. Hash convert float value to integer. So what is the result here? The result should get print as a 10 instead of 10.5. Why? Because float value is getting converted to integer, and this floating point dot point 5 will be truncated. Print y. So we'll test it. Here all types, then save. Yeah, it is saved. Then we'll execute this. Python 2.py. So 10. So 10.5 floating value is converted to integer. This is how implicit and explicit conversions happens. Typecasting. It is specifically refers to the explicit conversion type. When you talk about typecasting, It specifically refers to the explicit conversion of a variable from one data type to another. It can be possible in two ways, the functions and constructors. Then, in summary, while type conversion is a broader term that covers both implicit and explicit transformations between data types, whereas typecasting specifically refers to the explicit conversion using functions or constructors designed for that purpose. That's all for this video.